cut his leg off. My grandson cried out, tears streaming down his cheeks. "Sir, you fell into a diabetic coma." The doctor told me as I blinked my eyes open, confused and scared. My wife was sitting my hospital bed holding my hand. Her eyes were red and she looked worried. She was pleading with the doctor. "Please help us. There must be something you can do to save his leg." I was in a heavily medicated daze. But I could just about make out that the doctor wanted to amputate my leg. "We've done all we can to stabilize him," the doctor told her, "but it looks like it's too late." I couldn't believe it. I was hours away from losing my leg to diabetes. I was 59 and had become a proud grandfather for the first time. I had plans to enjoy my retirement, to spend time with family and travel the world with my wife, Linda. I couldn't do any of this with one leg. My life as I knew it would end in a blink of an eye. I'd be in a wheelchair at my son's wedding in a few months' time. I'd done everything my doctor told me to. And now because I was one of the 30 million Americans with diabetes, this horrific disease was going to rob me of my retirement and put me in a wheelchair for life. Diabetes had devastated my body and made me a slave to my medication. The doctor made it clear that my leg needed to be sawn off and the surgical procedure was very risky. There could be complications. But what he said next was much worse. "You fell into a hyperosmolar nonketotic coma. Your blood sugar level was the highest I've ever seen here when the paramedics brought you in. It's only because of their quick response that you don't have brain damage." What he said next hit me like a ton of bricks. We have to be clear about one thing: next time you won't be so lucky. And unless you fix your blood sugar, that time could be as soon as next week. So why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because I lived to tell the tale. I reversed my type 2 diabetes and you can too. And it was all thanks to my adorable 4-year-old grandson, Lucas. He saved my life. Back then when I was lying in the hospital, about to have my leg amputated, I knew nothing about this deadly disease except to take my medication. Yet this brush with death was what forced me on the unlikely journey that reversed my type 2 diabetes and changed my life forever. Since that day, I've discovered the scientific proof that you can reverse your type 2 diabetes. In a moment you'll see the evidence with your own eyes. You can be sure it's not what you think. Forget what you've heard about diabetes when they told you it's caused by your genetics or your family history, your age, your weight, or even eating too much sugar or carbs. The truth, according to a breakthrough American study from the University of Utah, is that the cause of diabetes type 2 is a tiny lipid molecule that makes your fat cells go haywire. This molecule forces toxic fat cells to stream into your blood. The toxic fat then sticks to your pancreas, liver and heart, suffocating your vital organs and stiffening your arteries. Stay with me for the next few minutes of this short article, because I'm going to reveal how to target this root cause of diabetes type 2 with a powerful blend of ingredients. I'll also show you how the shady powers behind the scenes have set up a clever trap to hide this information and trick you into taking their meds for the rest of your life. And I'm going to share the exact method that reversed my diabetes and helped me lose 42 pounds of dangerous fat in a matter of weeks by activating a diabetes reversing mechanism that every one of us has. Check out my transformation here. The solution is as simple as consuming a blend of nutrients that target and reverse the root cause of diabetes type 2. Anybody can use this nutritional method. I guarantee that you can safely use this breakthrough method yourself. And even if you only succeed in getting your blood sugar under control, it'll be worth it. I was skeptical about trying it myself, but with death staring me square in the face, I was ready to try anything. And thank God I did, because now I'm free of diabetes. Freeing myself from diabetes allowed me to rebuild my life. I now have the freedom to do whatever I want. I have the energy to play with my grandson, to eat delicious meals at restaurants. I feel energetic and reinvigorated all day long. And most of all, I'll never have to take my debilitating medication again. This breakthrough method has now helped 37,839 diabetes type 2 sufferers free themselves from the disease. Click the button below and free yourself from type 2 diabetes right now.